Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final of the Kazoo Masters, brought to you by the Professional Dance Corporation, coming to you live on ITV Sport. And it comes to you from the Marshall Arena, Milton Keynes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the players. Would you please welcome from England into his first televised final, the winner of 2 PDC titles, Hollywood Chris Dobey! Ladies and gentlemen, from England, a 2-time European champion, the winner of the World Match Play. He is the former champion of the world, 14, Rob.
Well, that's a Sunday night sellout here in Milton Keynes, and what a prospect we've got in store. Chris Dobey, or an energised Rob Cross, who has been put through the ringer even to take his place in this final. A tantalising prospect brought to life by your commentary team, Alan Warner-Little and Stuart Pike.
Yes, thank you, Ned. Not many before a dart was thrown on Friday night at the 2023 Masters would have picked a Chris Dobey v Rob Cross final here in Milton Keynes. What an opportunity for both of them. It's been a fantastic performance so far from Dobey, Joe Cullen, Luke Humphries, Dirk van Dijvenbode and Michael Smith. Smith didn't play well in the semi-final. Chris Dobey did. And that's all that matters. For Rob Cross, drama as he first missed a match dart and then survived 3 match darts to win in a deciding leg against Peter Wright. A new winner, a new Masters champion, a new name on the trophy, and both players have beaten some top names to get to this final.
Yes, absolutely fabulous from both of these 2 players to get to this final. Rob Cross with the drama, unbelievable average against Gary Anderson. Chris Dobey in his first major final. Can he do what Joe Cullen did last year?
Well, interesting, the last 2 years for the Masters final, first of all when Johnny Clayton played Mervyn King, and when Joe Cullen played Dave Chisnell, we've had word through from the powers that be at the PDC that the winner would take a place in the Premier League. No such word tonight. They're keeping their cards very close to their chest. And the official announcements of the Premier League 8 will be made on Monday. So no guarantees here for either Cross or for Dobey. I wonder if Rob Cross will regret saying that he's not bothered, doesn't want to be in it. Has he talked himself out of it? All will be revealed on Monday.
56. Might be a double bluff. Take the pressure off himself.
Maybe.
You never know, do you? You never know. Players do play mind games with each other and themselves.
Well, that's for Monday. This is Sunday night in Milton Keynes.
60.
And what a chance for, as I say, for both players, but for Chris Dobey in his first major final. Can he get over the line?
60.
Yeah, we get the message.
4 out of 10, see me.
57.
Rob Cross already won the World Championship, the World Match Play, 2 European Championship titles. Lost a stack of finals as well. Lost to the Players' Championship, didn't he, just a few short months ago. The UK Open, lost to the World Series final. But I wonder whether Rob Cross's experience of this big occasion will make a difference, or Dobey may be thinking, well, I'm playing with a free hand now and I'm going to enjoy it.
I think you're probably right with the last quote. Rob Cross, you know, it's all right having the experience, but you have to still play well.
100.
If you're not playing well in the match, as we saw with Michael Smith, he just wasn't on form at all. The experience doesn't matter then.
$140. Chris, you require 66.
May look at treble 10 here. Tops for Dobey for the opener.
46. Robbie
That'll
require
concern him a
93.
little because he was nowhere near. And Rob Cross has been cleaning up these finishes throughout the weekend. They've been key to his successful route to the final. Is he going to do it again?
Double 18, normally his favourite.
75. Chris, you require
Not on
20.
this occasion.
Games from the first leg.
He may have taken him 20
Chris
darts.
Dobey. Second leg, we're up
But he
to
won't
for
care a
Chris.
jot.
Game on.
Chris Dobey is off and running in the final. It was a strange old semi-final, wasn't it, against Michael Smith?
100.
Can't remember the last time we saw in a big TV semi-final, saw Michael Smith play so poorly, but Chris Dobey did what he had to do, and he did it very, very well.
58.
But to beat Cullen, Humphreys, Van Dyven, Boda, and the world champion, you've got to be doing something right.
He certainly is. Not the best start for me, the
93.
player, but more importantly for Dobey, health throw. He can build on that. Maybe challenge the cross throw very early in this final.
140.
Rob Cross has been checking out at around about 55-56% in this tournament.
30.
Mentioned before about his finishing in the big moments of the big matches.
99.
Well, he's yet to get going. We always have that conversation, Stuart, after the semi-finals when we have that break. Who's more advantageous, playing first and having a break, or coming off and going straight back on?
It's interesting. It wasn't so long ago, maybe last year or the year before, so it won't have changed very much. We looked at the Masters and the UK Open Players' Championship
64.
final, even the Grand Slam of darts, when there's 2 huge games played on the final day, and there's not much in it. I think it was about 51-49 in percentage terms that the guy who wins the first semi-final wins. So there isn't that much of a difference.
Yes, I always say it's down to each individual
43.
player, because if you ask
Chris, you
all, say the
require
top 16,
140.
you'd probably get 8 say first and 8 say second. It's all down to how you feel at that time. Oh, Dobey
Taking out this already, Chris Dobey.
120.
Good effort.
Rob, you require 152.
He nailed a brilliant 140 to deny Dirk van Dijvenbode at a crucial stage of the quarter-final.
43. Chris, you
A
require
double 10
20.
to double his lead. Just have a look there to see what Cross was on. Just for a moment, he thought
Chris
of
Dobey.
splitting it.
Third leg, Chris.
But the
to
aggressive
Lopez.
route
Game on.
reaps its reward. 2-0 to Dobey.
Yes, and to be fair, he hasn't had to pull out any trees, has he?
129.
Rob Cross yet to find his direction. That's better.
You look at that brilliant game against Anderson when he averaged 112.
180.
Until that, he was averaging 70 odd. But the 180 will give him hope. You just never know.
140.
Yeah, a long way to go. Race to 11. To the 2023 Kazoo Master.
60.
So despite the maximum from Cross, still advantage Dobey.
65.
Yeah, he's scoring himself, Dobey, isn't that high, but what he's doing is hitting one treble every visit, more or less. This is better.
180.
Well, two maximums.
Chris, you require 167.
In the leg. He needs a big treble here.
97.
Gets it.
Rob, you require 81.
It's either treble 12 and double 13, or it's single and the bull. Big dart already early on in this final.
56. Chris, you require 70.
Well, he may have hit two 180s in the leg, but he may lose it.
$38.
What a
Robbie
chance for
required
Dobey that was.
25.
One miss for 3-0.
It was. Big chance. To keep your opponent at bay.
Can't see Cross missing here.
Games from the third
No, he
leg.
doesn't.
Rob Cross.
Bit of animation there.
Sure what all that was about.
Fourth leg, Rob to throw
Bit of
first.
gurning on the stage.
Game on.
Very odd faces, but
I think he was just trying to tell himself that he's not got up and running, but he's got a leg.
yeah.
As you see by the expression there.
140.
Just maybe needs to calm down just slightly.
Yeah, both averaging 84 in the early stages. Very cagey in this Masters final.
96.
Two significant matches over the last few months between the two. First of all, last year at the World Match Play, you may remember, we'll just pause as Cross looks at a third maximum in the last two legs. At the World Match Play, Chris Dobey led 8-2, but bottled it, to use his own, they're his words, not
96.
mine, and eventually lost an astonishing game, 11-9. But revenge was sweet for Dobey at the Ali Pali just a month or so ago, beating Rob Cross 4 sets to 2.
Well, Cross has got a fantastic chance here. Could have been 3-0 down.
79.
Yeah,
Rob, you require 85.
fine margins.
Great second down.
Double 8 to draw level.
Games from the fourth leg. Rob Cross.
A
with
12
leg
darter,
Christopher
3
Pierce.
180s in the last couple of legs. Welcome to the final, Rob Cross.
Yes, the first two legs were
140.
very below par at best. He's dragged himself back into the match, 2-2. 3 180s in the last 2 legs, 2 good finishes.
60.
Must be said as well, it is very warm in the arena.
Extremely.
$100. 100.
Just steady away at the moment, isn't it? This first little session of the final.
Yeah, certainly not ignited yet, despite 3 maximum, some cross in the last
140.
couple of legs.
You just sense certainly that Rob Cross is settling down to the business in hand.
139.
Good visit there to leave 62, hopefully going at the break, 3-2 ahead.
Do you remember your first big TV final? The nerves?
Oh, very nervous.
58. Yeah. Chris, you require 62.
Double 16.
Games from the
Well, there we go.
leg.
We've had 5
Chris
legs. As it turns out, despite a couple of breaks, we are on throw. And Chris Dobey, after winning the darts in the practice room, will be more than happy with that. Yes, he did have a dart for 3-0, but he goes in at the first break. Lead him up. Cross will get us back underway. Both averaging around 89, both with much to improve on. But at the moment, Dobey with the edge, just.
93.
Yes, it's definitely been a slow burner, but it's all about the title and the trophy. I'm sure that'll improve in terms of
58.
quality as we progress through this final. Both players have been outstanding over the weekend.
Going back to what I was asking you before about your first final and what it actually
100.
feels like. Imagine pretty similar to every player, you know, the thrill and the excitement. So what just gives an insight into where Dobey's head is.
99.
He will be 100% concentrating just on the game, forgetting about the trophy, the title, the prize money, what comes with it. He just wants to win on that stage against his opponent. That's all he'll be concentrating on. He knows he's playing well, that's important.
42.
Gets close towards the end.
Waiting for it to explode, aren't we?
Yeah, if it gets close towards the end, that's when you mentioned
60.
about the experience earlier on.
Yeah.
But experience is no good if you're behind. So the pressure pop moments.
140.
Well, the way they're playing, it's there for the taking for one of them. Just 3 or 4 good legs.
96.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of 15s or 14s even. It's there for the taking. Another one of those. Just checking it's in. Double 6.
Come on, Rob.
Games from the 6th leg.
In off the post.
Rob
It's 3-all.
7th leg, Christopher first.
And it's a good one.
He's very animated, Rob, isn't he?
140.
Sending messages somewhere.
Yeah, we've seen some odd reaction. But 3-all it is.
$97.
The cross has been there or thereabouts, hasn't
100.
he? He has won 4 big titles in his career. And he's done what so many players will never do. And let's be world champion.
108!
And he's 4-0 on the 180s, and he's given himself a chance here, maybe, to take Dobey's throw, but not a bit of it as Dobey hits back with his first. This is more like it, boys.
Oh, brilliant from both players. The crowd love it, we love it. Got to look at leaving something here. That's a good cover shot.
134. Christie require 81.
Well, best leg of the match. Both had 9 darts. Dobey may only get a dart at the bull.
56.
Cross may only get a dart at the bull. Let's see.
Robbie require 90.
Will he back himself and go for treble 18 to leave his favourite double 18?
I think you might be right. So he'll now have to go double-double. Well, actually, he went for the treble 20 for double 6. And
58.
it may be because the first dart, the way it was lying, he didn't have a clear path through to the double 18. But it's double 8 for Dobey. Yeah, that's awkward. Very awkward.
9.
Oh, couldn't find a way past it, Stuart.
Robbie require 32.
So to go ahead with a break of throw. And this would be to go ahead for the first time in the final. Would you believe it? A man who's been finishing at around 55% throughout the tournament. A real let-off for Chris Dobey.
Games from the 7th leg.
But he'll take it.
8th leg, Rob to the 5th. Game on.
Well, he earned the right to have the first pop at double. He missed it, but was able to return. Big moment so far
57.
in this final.
So however well he played against Gary Anderson, has played well again today. He's got to the final. I just wonder whether he's...
69.
He may have hit a brick wall. That was a key leg, wasn't it? Crucial leg. Deserves a red asterisk in the notebook. Leg 7.
60.
Will it be crucial to the outcome?
Yeah, certainly the moment so far. Sure there'll be more. Chris Dobey looking at breaking Rob Cross here after getting away with the last leg. Powers in a max.
This is more like it from both of them.
It's definitely getting better in quality. Still little bits of drama as we saw in that last leg
56.
on the double. That can also happen. We saw that in the semi-final. Cross and Peter Wright. Incredible.
Peter Wright will...
96.
He'd be back in his hotel room or in the car on the way home thinking, how on earth, literally, how on earth am I not here playing the final? But that's the way it goes. And despite the maximum from Dobey in this leg,
36. Robbie require 148.
Cross's favourites are level once more.
He's not making a good attempt at it so far.
48.
Do you know what, Alan, the way that this is
160.
mapping out, a run of just 3, maybe 3 legs on the spin might just be enough.
75.
One of them, just to find a bit of spark, a bit of
100.
pizzazz.
Yes, nobody can take a proper grip, really. There's been some good moments, some tense moments, some poor scoring from both.
60. Christie require 85.
Well, what a chance this is for Dobey. Long way off. Got to refocus.
71.
And another chance. That was a really good chance for
Robbie
Dobey.
require 40.
He's missed 11 darts at double. Cross has missed 7 darts at double. The story of the finals so far. Wow. That's remarkable.
The eighth leg.
I mean, those first two darts were,
Ninth
well,
leg,
quite
Chris
frankly,
to throw first. Game on.
awful. But that wasn't.
Well, that was incredible, really. I mean, it's not his normal favourite double tops.
140.
So far away, it was incredible. And to be able to adjust with that last dart in his hand, otherwise Chris Dobey could have gone 5-3 ahead.
Well, he probably should have been 5-3 ahead. But we're back level at 4-all.
97.
It's almost one of them games you need to grind out a result. So it seems to be
Yeah, I mean, you
moving
talk
on.
about the final. In a way, pretty similar to the UK Open final. Last
49.
March, when Danny Noppert beat Michael Smith, it went all the way to a deciding leg, but in terms of numbers, the averages were decidedly average.
140.
You can sometimes get that in the final because of the obvious tension. They put a lot of work into the previous games today as well.
39. Chris, you require 124.
Do you know what, honestly, for the sake of repeat, I honestly believe someone could just win 3 legs on the spin. At this stage, it might actually be enough.
68.
They may get a maximum.
140.
Not quite.
Chris, you require 56.
Still wouldn't have been a finish though. That's how far behind in the leg he was.
Games from the ninth leg. Chris Dobey.
Last 6 legs,
10th
all
leg,
one on throw.
To throw first.
Dobey back in
Game
the
on.
lead. Cross hasn't been in front at any stage during this final.
139.
And as we approach the second break,
58.
6-4 or 5 apiece.
A new Masters champion.
$96.
A winner's cheque for £65,000.
140.
Good cover shooting and thinking as well.
134. 98. Rob, you require 132.
Can't separate them. Looks like we're heading into the break at 5 apiece.
Looking for a straight ton, which he gets.
130.
Well, just in case.
Rob, you require 32.
Just in case Cross misses. Well, this is arguably the biggest dart of the match.
24.
He has missed, astonishing.
Chris, you
His
require
finishing
75.
has been so good this weekend, so very, very good. And that could be a big moment. A 2-dart 75 finish. Cross misses 3 and Dobey punishes him, and how. And for the first time, you sense that Chris Dobey made sense. It's there for the taking. 6-4, Dobey leads the Masters final.
Chris to throw first. Game
Also,
on.
A quarter-final at the World Championship. Look, he won only 3 legs, didn't he? Against Michael van Gerwen. going to say he was swiped away, he was side-swiped away. 5-0 by Van Gerwen. But a World Championship quarter-final for Dobey was reward for a decentish year, but this
96.
this would just be huge for the Geordie.
It certainly would.
140.
He was in such a good position now, playing well. Hasn't had to play his best, it has to be said. So that's still in the locker, possibly. It's all about keeping his concentration and focus on that dartboard and nothing else.
140.
Well, talked about three-leg run.
138.
If Dobey wins this, it is 3 legs on the spin. Will it be significant in the final? Can Rob Cross summon up something special?
58. Chris, you require 84.
He won't be happy with that one, but there's no drama at this moment in time. He's making one though.
20.
I think he's made a right royal mess of that. That's the polite way of saying that that wasn't very good. But this is not bad from Cross.
171.
Well, from absolutely nowhere, Dobey is under pressure. But it's his own fault. He's only going to get 1 dart at this.
48.
Wow.
Robbie requires
Well, a 171
36.
from Rob Cross. He was nowhere near in this leg.
Just shows you, you've got to stay in the leg, give yourself a chance.
But Dobey's previous visit, and now Rob Cross has made a mess of it in the wrong,
Chris, you require 16.
in the wrong double. 12 missed darts from Dobey, 14 missed darts from Rob Cross.
Games from the 11th leg. Chris Dobey.
And he pitches it. He's won
Top
3
leg,
on the
Rob
spin.
2 for first. Game on.
It isn't pretty. It isn't spectacular.
96.
But at the moment for Chris Dobey, it's very effective.
He won't care. He really won't. He's going to take it leg by leg. He's got a good lead.
57.
He knows his opponent's not firing on all cylinders.
$99.
What a chance that was, Cross.
Well, the
Things were-
171, he deserved the shot, but
58.
I think Dobey could hardly believe that he so nearly made a Horlicks of the leg.
Horlicks. Other brands are available.
Your cup of tea later.
43.
Yeah, as you said a little earlier, Alan, it looks like it just getting there, just getting over
140.
the finishing line. At the moment, that winning post is quite a bit nearer for Chris Dobey than it is for Rob Cross.
58.
Now, this is a chance again.
$58.
Scrappy.
It's also at a point as well that Chris Dobey's got to be aware of, that he thinks he's going to win it when he hasn't. He's got to make sure he just keeps his composure all the way through. He's in a great position. He's playing decent enough.
91.
He's playing just enough to be better than Rob Cross.
$56.
It's all very puzzling.
Robbie require 114.
He's got to start nailing these.
94. Chris, you require 132.
Now, what a time this would be for a show-stopping finish. Dobey looking at 132, and Rob Cross has dropped the dart again behind him. Treble 19 would lead the ball.
92.
15 missed
Robbie
darts at
McGuire,
double from
20.
Rob Cross in the final. Cannot afford to miss here.
No, definitely not. Well,
Game from the 12th leg.
it's the double 10.
Rob Cross, 13th leg, Christopher
To back within
first.
2. But he has to increase his scoring power.
131.
Well, for Dobey, there's little doubt now that the adrenaline will start kicking in a lot more.
134.
Will the nerves hit?
It's not looking
Superb.
likely at the moment, is it?
180.
Superb from Dobey.
$135.
As he did against Michael Smith in the semi-finals. So far, Chris Dobey, steady
125.
if unspectacular, is doing what he needs to do. And he's left 65 after 9 to re-establish a 3-leg lead.
Yes, mountain to climb for Rob Cross.
93.
And it's an even bigger mountain
Chris,
when you
require
know you're not
65.
playing that well. That's the difference, I think.
Lovely dart.
Game
Brilliant.
from
Best leg of the
13th
game
leg.
of the final.
Chris Dobey.
with an
14th
11
leg,
darter.
Rob to throw first. Game on. $140.
Rob Cross has got to start firing here before it's too late, before he runs out of legs.
180.
Well, this is brilliant from Chris Dobey. He really is taking the moment.
Well, he's taking it to Cross here.
137.
But Cross with back-to-back 2 big treble visits of his own.
No, he's not going to, is he? No, he's not.
121.
Shouldn't say things like that.
A long way off, actually.
Cross just under a little pressure again here.
57.
What a chance this is for Chris Dobey. Brilliant dart.
100.
That'll do nicely.
Rob, you require 167.
May have to take this out. Good start. Oh. He needs the ball.
This would be. He was that close. What a shot that would have been.
Chris, you require 100.
Now, is this the moment? Is this possibly match point for Dobey? Got to be tops, tops. Got to be tops, tops. Dazzling! Dobey goes 9-5 up. A huge cheer from Mum, acknowledged by his opponent. And Chris Dobey is 2 legs away from the biggest win of his life.
Well, he's increased his standard,
140.
averaging just shy of 95. That's a big increase.
Well, look at that. Look at the difference, 103.5 in this last little section. Talked about putting a run together. Dobey's won 5 out of the last 6 legs.
45.
Question now, can he hold it all together? He's in the final furlong.
He's looking good.
96.
Can he look great?
58.
He needs more of this for any hope.
140.
Can't leave a finish now.
55.
A little edgy, this leg. His cross favourite to get one back
58.
before the final break in this final.
$57.
Not enough for Dobey.
Rob, you require 127.
He might gamble here. I think he is going for the ball.
102.
He had to, just in case, with his opponent just 2 legs away from
146.
winning the final.
And with a probable shot out.
114.
Almost.
Rob, you require 25.
Agonisingly close for Dobey. To stay in it, you feel, Rob Cross.
Games from the
9-6
50
it
flag.
is.
Rob
Dobey
Cross.
misses one dart for a brilliant finish. For a 10-5 lead in the Masters final, but on we go. Cross stays alive. Come back for the finale. Is it another major for Rob Cross? Or is it a first TV to win the Masters?
Game on.
And it would be, let's be honest, the 3rd consecutive year where we've seen an outsider win it. Clayton, Cullen. Is Dobey going to add his
99.
name to that list?
Well, there has to be a significant change, certainly from Rob Cross. Body language isn't great because he's not playing great.
134.
What a moment it would be for Chris Dobey. Can Cross find anything?
59.
Maybe that semi-final took it all out.
Maybe.
There's a lot of pressure and tension
135.
and energy put into that semi-final against Peter Wright.
I think if Dobey does win, it'll be in the same
100.
category as well. And I think all the other players were absolutely thrilled for Johnny Clayton when he won it 2 years ago. Ditto with Joe Cullen
43.
12 months ago. 2 very popular and good guys on the tour, and you never hear anyone with a bad word to say against Chris Dobey.
Absolutely. It's the happy Masters.
99.
Getting closer.
Should stay there. What's he going to leave? Oh, he's going to leave a 2-darter.
Rob, you require 144.
Putting one leg away and with the throw.
The nerves for Dobey. But just wait 1 second. Just wait 1 second. Surely he can't. He can, you know. What a finish. From absolutely nowhere, Rob Cross takes out 144. Chris Dobey was sat on 49 to go 10-5 up. Is that a game changer?
Unbelievable.
97.
Where did that come from? It just didn't look likely. Will that be a spark for Rob Cross? He's been waiting for one all the way through this final.
Well, Dobey missed a dart
134.
to go 10-5 up. He was sat on 49 to go 10-6 up, and Rob Cross does that.
95.
This isn't over yet.
Wow.
But how are you, if you're Chris Dobey, what are you thinking now? What are you feeling now?
99.
Still in a good position. He's on throw here.
133.
It's not a finish, but he will take that with open arms.
Every day of the week.
He's got to be careful here. That's why he switched to the 18s, but has to hit a treble 20 to leave a finish. Otherwise, it's 6 starts for Dobey to go one leg away from the title.
Cross not yet able to build on that 144 finish, and Chris Dobey here deserves all the credit in the world. He's left 36 after 12. He hasn't let that 144 from Cross get to him one bit. Now he's got to finish the job to go within one of the title.
57. Chris, you require 36.
What a great response from Dobey.
Gains from
Quick,
the 17th
quick, run,
leg.
run!
Chris Dobey. 18th leg, Rob to the fist. Game on.
Look at that.
Quick, look at him! Nearly as quick as his hero, Alan Shearer.
85.
Not quite. He's one away from winning a big TV title.
134.
You can feel the sense of anticipation, the tension, the drama, the excitement.
140.
Tenfold.
100.
Trying to G himself up. He knows he's one leg away from his greatest moment in darts.
80.
Can he do it here?
$97.
Good thinking.
What a way to do it as well. Wow.
$96. Chris, you require 170.
Ooh, there's one. There's two. To win the title!
129. Rob, you require 100.
Wow. Almost. What a valiant effort.
He may look at treble 16 here, you know. So Chris Dobey
43. Chris, you require 41.
for the biggest moment of his darting career. And look at that. Look at that. Double 16 for Dobey. Nerves, pressure,
Rob, you require
pressure
57.
for Chris Dobey. 3 match darts.
With added tension.
Oh, Cross has hit the single 3. Well, it's unfathomable. Oh, he's hit the single 11.
Oh,
What a mess.
what is going on?
Unbelievable drama. And Chris Dobey
32.
steps up now with 3 darts in his hand. And it is delight for Dobey. Chris Dobey is the Masters champion in his first big TV final. Chris Dobey is the winner. Tears and emotion from his mum Lisa. What a moment for the Dobey family. What a moment for Chris Dobey. And you can't take it away. Look at that picture. It means that much. And it really does mean that much. Chris Dobey has beaten Joe Cullen, Luke Humphries, Dirk van Dijvenbode, Michael Smith, and now Rob Cross. Johnny Clayton, a surprise winner 2 years ago. Joe Cullen last year. What a dart! How on earth did he find a way over that one? Through the flights. And that is what it means for Hollywood. And the Hollywood star shines bright. Shines brightest of all. What a moment for Chris Dobey. One of the good guys. And he's won a big TV title. Amazing. Rob Cross just fell short. Never really in the final, he thought. And I can't wait to hear what Chris Dobey has to say. The number 21 in the world. He's £65,000 richer. But he won't bother about that now. He is the Masters champion 2023.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time for our presentation. Would you please welcome, on behalf of the Professional Dance Corporation, the head of commercial, Mr. Adam Perfect. And on behalf of our title sponsors, Kazoo, would you please welcome the senior sponsorship manager, Becky Hampton. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up receiving £30,000 in the trophy, and it goes to Voltage, Rob Cross.
Rob, come here, Rob. We're going to do you first. Look, I know it's not the result you wanted in the final. Some of the stuff you played here this weekend has been absolutely sensational, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Obviously, after today, Peter let me off in the semi, you know. Peter would have given Chris a better final. I didn't think that I was good enough in the final, and I was rubbish, really. I'm going to give a Van Gogh an interview now. I wasn't phenomenal, but it's the way it is. But this boy here, he's a great boy, and he deserves all the luck in the world. I would say that. I've had a great time in Milton Keynes with the fans. But yeah, for me, it wasn't there. I was finished.
Well, the last 12 months in general, the way you've been playing, winning titles again, making major finals, it was only in Minehead you made one as well. You said it earlier on today, Rob Cross is back, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm going home and spend some time with my family, and that's all I want to be. I'm a family man, and that's where I am. But a great crowd, great place, and fair play to Chris. He deserves that. I didn't play well enough.
However, a great runner-up, Milton Keynes, your runner-up, Voltage, Rob Cross.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for as we crown our winner, receiving the trophy, £65,000, and for the very first time in his career, a TV title. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kazoo Masters champion, Hollywood, Chris Dobey!
Chris, this is it. This is the moment you've been waiting for years. You're a major champion. How are you feeling?
Lost for words. Crowd's been magnificent all weekend, and I've just plodded along and finished well here and there. Took my chances. As you could see, a bit nervy on the end again, but hey, a win's a win.
Well, talk us through the end of that final, because for a moment it looked like you might win it with a 170. Then it looked like hitting a big number was becoming tricky. How did you manage to keep your cool?
I was just thinking Nathan Aspinall in the UK Open final, 170, and Martin, now same management. I was thinking it's an omen, but it wasn't to be. Hey, it's a win. I've hit the winning double at the end, and to win my first TV title, it's an honour.
That's it. Look, people have been talking about you for years and years and years, about your potential, about what you could achieve in this game. It's only your third senior title in PDC darts, and yet it's a big one. Now the sky's the limit, isn't it?
Yeah, if you look at what's happened the last 2 years in the Masters, it's opened many doors, obviously, for Joe and Johnny. Who knows, if I get the opportunity, it might be too soon, but you can't knock it on the head. I don't know yet, but like I say, whatever's thrown at us, I'll take it home now.
And look, everybody knows you're from a massive darting part of the country up in the northeast. You're from a big darting family as well. What's it like holding that in your hands with your friends, your family watching on? Some of them here, some of them back home in the northeast.
It'll stop me dad from shouting at us, that's for start. But I've got a lot of support back home, even here tonight. I can't thank them enough. I've got my uncle, my mum, my sponsor, my manager. They travel all over to watch us, and for them to be here to witness that, it's a dream.
You mentioned Nathan Aspinall. He's a guy who beat Rob Cross in a final to win his first major title, and then just went bang straight into the elite, and has been there pretty much ever since, barring injury problems. That's where you see yourself, isn't it? I mean, what are the goals? I know win a TV title was one of them, but what now?
I can live with the best. I'm one of the big scorers. My finishing lets us down the majority of the time, and like I said, hopefully I've been pushing on the top 16 for the last few years now and haven't managed to get in, and that's my aim. And like I say, the way I'm playing, there's no reason why I can't go and do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, a first-time major champion. He is your Masters winner, Hollywood Chris Dobey!